Hi everyone, it's me, Lubna. Today is Sunday, November 24th, 2024. This video is dedicated to my beloved, and the topic of this video is going to be about bringing our minds back to an unconditioned state. So in order to illustrate this topic, today I wanted to share with you a journal entry that I wrote very early this morning in the journal that I'm currently working on, which is this one right here. And before I read the journal entry aloud to you, I wanted to show it to you in case you'd like to read it for yourself. So that is my journal entry, and I'll read that aloud to you now. Here it goes. Sunday, November 24th, 2024. Today, I am thinking about what it means to have an unconditioned mind, to be a blank slate, a tabula rasa. I read something about this in Letting Go yesterday. The more and more time we spend in this world, the more and more vulnerable we grow to the deadening effect of worldly influences on our spirit. Such influences can include family, peers, the media, religion, and our education system. We are taught from a young age to be afraid of everything and everyone. Our work is to return to a state of innocence. How can we do this? By connecting our minds to higher things, things not of this world, the good, the true, and the beautiful. Instead of watching the news, we will read timeless literature and philosophy. Instead of having our eyes glued to Instagram, we will write in our journals. We will produce more than we consume. We will leave the world a better place in every way that we can. We will not blindly accept everything that we are told. We will learn to question everything and test its validity through life experiences. We can adopt the curious and open-minded outlook of young children before they are taught to fear. We can grow to love everything and everyone for what it is and what they are, as everything and everyone has some quality worth loving and admiring. We just have to look in the right way, that is, through the eyes of innocence. This, to me, is what it means to have an unconditioned mind. In this world, many things will try to injure you and adulterate you psychologically. You must protect your spirit at all costs. Let not life embitter you and strip you of hope for beautiful things. No one can make you afraid. No one can hurt you because your soul is clear of fear. Your mind is pure, pristine, and unconditioned. You are above it all, in the world but not of it, maintaining a perfect inner stillness that cannot be destroyed by anything or anyone, more powerful than the mightiest of kings, a heavenly flower. So that is the journal entry that I wanted to share with you. And I think my words in that journal entry speak for themselves. Throughout our lives, from the very beginning of our lives, we are socialized by various factors, including, as I listed in my journal entry, our family, religion, peers, our education, and many other factors. And we have to learn how to undo some of that socialization. Some of it is good because it teaches us manners and how to behave in society, but some of it is not so good. And we need to learn how to question the not so good parts of our socialization. And the not so good parts of our socialization involve the things that teach us how to fear and how to live in a state of fear constantly. Once we are able to overcome that fear and work through that fear and realize what that fear is, that it's not our natural state of being, we can learn to live a life of love and feel empowered in every single moment and not be afraid to be who we truly are and to let our light shine. Like I said in my most recent video before this, let our light shine. And that means to let it shine without being afraid to let that light shine, without being afraid of what other people will say and how we are going to be judged. Not being afraid to speak our minds and speak our truths and express ourselves for who we really are on the inside. And I wanted to share one more thing related to the topic of an unconditioned mind, because this topic actually came to my mind while I was reading the book that I'm currently reading, which is Letting Go: The Pathway of Surrender by David Hawkins, MD, PhD. I'm just going to read a brief paragraph from this book related to the idea of an unconditioned mind. And this paragraph comes from the chapter titled The Benefits of Letting Go, under the section heading Resolution of Psychological Problems, Comparison with Psychotherapy. And I'll show that to you as well in case you'd like to read it for yourself. It's on that page, and I've enclosed the paragraph in brackets. And let me read that aloud to you. The goals of letting go are far beyond those of psychotherapy. The ultimate aim of letting go and surrendering is total freedom. The goal of therapy is readjustment of the ego to a more healthy balance. The two systems are based on different paradigms of reality. The objective of psychotherapy is to replace unsatisfactory mental programs with more satisfactory ones. In contrast, the objective of letting go is the elimination of limiting mental and emotional programs. It is the attainment of an unconditioned mind, and ultimately transcendence of the mind itself to higher states of consciousness, of love and peace. So that is the paragraph from Letting Go that I wanted to share with you, that relates to the idea of an unconditioned mind, of deprogramming ourselves from all of the things in our lives, all of the factors that have socialized us into a state of fear. And once we undo that fear, we'll be able to really let our light shine and share our gifts with the world. And that is what I have been doing over the last several months, especially. Learning to let go of the fear of what people will think of me and how I will be perceived by the things I share and the things that I talk about in my videos. It doesn't matter to me anymore because I just express myself for who I really am and what I want to say to people through my videos without really worrying whether or not they will like it, because I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. There is no ulterior motive. This is just what my soul wants to do, and it's the gift that God has given me to share with humanity. So I hope that you've learned something very valuable from my video today about bringing our minds back to an unconditioned state, a state of love and not of fear. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to listen and or watch my video today. And I'd like to wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the